So what brought you to us? Tell us about your experience.
We were 13 years in trying to have a baby, and came to Dr. Woods because she was recommended by my cardiologist. The group was. And God led me to Dr. Wood, and she was, everybody was caring, and they gave us a lot of attention, which is what we needed. We had 2 fails before we got here, so we were very sensitive during that time.
Was there anything that was particularly challenging that surprised you when you came to our practice that was much easier?
Yeah, that it was much easier. That they made coming in for shots accommodating, that they were sincere in everything that they did. Some of the workers here were patients, so they kind of understood what it was that I was going through. So that helped a lot.
And tell us about the positive aspects afterwards. Was there anything that you carried through, that any advice you'd like to share with other patients that are starting this journey?
I don't want to cry.
It's perfectly natural to cry.
Not to give up.
Not to give up?
Yeah, my son is the testament of that. He's 10 years old now. So we wanted to come back and just kind of show everybody that it's possible. Even 10 years later, he's still our miracle. And when we started, we were very discouraged. Dr. Wood said that I would be one of her success stories, and now we are. And so I do it all over again. If it meant going through everything to have him, I do it all over again. The procedures were very easy. Everything was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. It was just up to me to follow the instructions correctly.
What has the whole process meant to you for your family?
Yes, man, everything. It gave us a light at the end of the tunnel. It gave us hope when we didn't have hope. God worked through everybody here at this facility, through Dr. Wood, through the group. I would highly recommend them, and I still do recommend them to everybody. I was just on a temp assignment. One girl's going through IVF right now, and I gave her the number and information to the facility, so I hope she calls.
Thank you.
I have a question. What was your biggest fear about this process in general before you came, and then when you were in the office?
That I would give up before I had success, not knowing I would have success the first time around. And I didn't have to give up. And even if I didn't have success the first time around, I was still willing to start again. Yeah.
Great strength. I don't know if you are comfortable or if you want to have him do it. Was there anything that he had to do that, was...
He was my rock. He was my rock. He was his own rock and my rock at the same time. So he's getting emotional over there. He's a big boy, so I don't think he wants to be on the camera.
Can you paraphrase it for me, just so that we know what you were asking?
As far as what, I'm sorry.
Can you paraphrase it for me, just to say, a lot of concerns for my husband were...
Oh, yeah. A lot of concerns for my husband was my health. I was known, of course, sorry. I'm looking at you, because you answered the question. It was my health. I came in here kind of high risk because I had some other issues that I was dealing with. And so he was a little concerned about that. He wanted to make sure I was going to be healthy, that they were going to take good care of me, that everything would be okay. He was just very worried. Dr. Wood in a facility helped ease his fears. And I think because they were so hands-on, it made him feel more comfortable.
My name is John McBride. I'm the father of Lucas McBride and my beautiful wife, Veronica McBride, which she was a patient of South Florida infertility. I would say Dr. Woods. She was a big part of our dream coming true. And I get all worked up every time I start talking about, because we tried for 13 years, and we was losing hope. We had tried with a different facility, and she didn't even get pregnant. So second and third trials with Dr. Woods. I remember the first time she got pregnant, and she lost it on December 31st, 2007. And so we went through another cycle. My wife had procedures done, and she had to get her tubes removed. And Dr. Wood said, "This is the time, and right now." So we tried again, and we put like 3 eggs or 4 eggs back, and the one miracle took. And he was born on the same day she lost the first one, which was December 31st, 2008. Lucas was born. I highly recommend this institution and Dr. Woods to anybody who's trying to get pregnant.
It's a tremendous amount of time, 13 years to not give
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. And
Was there any challenges that you found very difficult?
the challenges was trying to be there for my wife as much as I could. Trying not to be part of the problem, but as part of the solution. So it's very difficult, the hormones and everything, and the shots, and that was for me, even though I wasn't going through it, is to watch my wife go through the injections was kind of hard, but keeping focus on the end result help bring her through it, and help keep me motivated to be whatever I could be for her. My main concern when we started on this journey was I always told my wife, I'm not trying to lose you to have a child. And when we sat down and met with Dr. Woods, she reassured me enough so we both felt good enough to proceed with the cycles. And the staff, I can't say enough about the staff. The doctor's appointments, when you go to the doctor's office, you sit and wait. Everything was very well organized, very timely. Everything was very accommodating, even when we couldn't be on time. They would always say, no problem. See us, 100% satisfaction, get us out. It was always a pleasure coming to the appointments.
Does anybody out there who might be watching this and they're on the fence, okay? They have some other fears that you don't know about. What do you think is important for them to know about coming here specifically that they need to consider?
If they have anybody dealing with infertility issues and have any fears, this institution they'll make it, any fears clear, reassure that whatever you're about to go through, they'll give you all the pros and cons, and let you decide if you want to go through it, and that they'll do the best they can to and keep their promise that it's going to be okay. And with the technology they had then, it got to be even better now. 9 years ago, it was amazing, so I couldn't even imagine now. Anybody dealing with any fears, it should be easier to reassure them and to ease their fears.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Who's your family?
So this is my family, my miracle, our miracle, Lucas McBride. my wife, Veronica McBride. Every time I come to this, I always get very emotional because I never thought I would be a father. And that was huge to me. So I cry every time I think about it because he's here. And Dr. Woods made it possible. And the staff, of course.
And we thank God for everybody here. Because they helped make him be here. I'm sorry, I'm not mic'd, I forgot.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.